Let's see if we can come up with an if statement to deal with this accounting situation. So an accountant needs to withhold 15% of the income income for taxes if the income is below 50,000, and 23% if the income if the income is 50,000 or more. All right, so we have to make a decision. When do we take out 15%? When do we take out 50? So we'll come up with a couple of incomes and test it out. So let's say 35,000 is less, and 50,000, let's go with, how about 65,000? We can do a couple of others like 10,000 and 100,000. That's right. All right, let's make those money. All right, so let's make the formula on the first one, and then we'll see how it works on the others. So if logical expression, so that's where we test to see if the income is below 50. So the income's located next to us, so we just click that cell, and we want to know if it is less than 50,000. If it is, we want to take that income and multiply it by 15%. Percent is out of 100, so that would be 15/100ths. If that's not true, it must be greater or equal to, so then we'll take that same income and we'll multiply it by 23%. 23% percent is out of 100, so that would be 23/100ths. Now you can also type 23% on a spreadsheet and it will understand what you mean. Use the decimal version. All right, I think that'll work. So first we have our condition. We say, okay, we're testing this cell. Is it less than 50 or not? If it is, then we're going to take that income and multiply it by 15%. If it's not less than 50,000, so that means it's greater than or equal to, then we'll multiply by 23% to get the value. All right, let's do it. Enter. And then Google wants to know if I want to fill it down. I'm going to say no for the moment. Is that the correct calculation? Well, let's just check on the side. What is this number here times 15%? And, ooh, it's not a percentage. That's wrong. It's money. There we go. Yeah, that's the right number right there. Cool. And if I fill that down, it should multiply by 23% here. So just double check. What is 23% of 65,000? And again, my spreadsheet's being silly. We want a dollar amount. Yeah, that's correct. And again, I'm just taking that original formula and I'm just using that fill down. So if you click on a formula, you can use this button to fill it any direction. And this formula specifically takes whatever number is to the left and does its thing. And so let's just double check, see if this seems reasonable. 10,000 is under 50, and that is 15% of 10,000. 23,000 is 50 or over, and so it's using the 23%. Yeah, we got the right formula. So my original one uses cell A3 repeatedly, and I can move that anywhere I want, and it will always take whatever number is to the left and check to see whether it should use 15% or 23% to make the calculation. Hope you found this helpful. Do good math.